What up, everybody? I know you guys are gonna kill me because I've been trying to eat healthy and stuff and drinking an energy drink, but I limited myself to like one a day. Slept for like 12 hours last night, dude, and I don't know why, but I'm still tired. I guess it's because I overslept. But I'm gonna make this video real quick to talk about something that I actually heard. And this is kind of an important topic to me. So, I was vaping yesterday on my little Juul here. Which, by the way, a lot of people around here who know that I vape. They see me vaping this shit, and they're like, "What are you doing?" By the way, I said vape and I cursed. I know, Big Bad Daddy YouTube's gonna demonetize the video. That's okay, because I only make about 10 cents off every video anyway. I don't care. But, I saw me vaping on this. And they laughed at me. They were like, you normally have all these big boxes and all that stuff. What are you doing with this? I'm like, hey, man, it works, dude. It works. But no, anyway. So people around here in a couple local municipalities around here, and they've done things like outlaw vaping in vape shops, and you wonder why the community is vaping. We wonder why we're any different than the legislation that should be on smoking. When I can walk into this liquor shop and drink a beer over there, I can walk into the smoke shop. This isn't the area I live in. I don't know where there's a smoke shop around here, but the smoke shop down the street from my house, and I could, light up a cigarette or a cigar if I want to, and nobody cares. But if I walk into a vape shop, they're going to tell me I can't vape. You tell me where you think that seems fair. You tell me where that's justified. And it leads into another discussion I want to have. A lot of these little companies, these shops that are selling these little bullshit devices, these little Vuses and fucking the Mark 10s and whatever else, these other bullshit that these fucking big tobacco companies are putting out. You tell me, like, why they're pushing them heavier, but they're not pushing something like a Juul or anything by Smock, the Pro Colors, or the T-Priv or the Vupu Drag or anything like that. They're not helping them out with those. They're putting the Cigalikes out that are made by these big evil companies. And I do say evil because we are paying these companies to kill us if you smoke. When I smoked, I was paying these companies to kill me. Okay? Now you might say, well, you're going to die anyway. You might die happy. And I get that. And if you want to smoke, that's your choice. But these big tobacco, big pharma, the government, they're not coming after smokers. I mean, they maybe are with the truth commercials, which are stupid. Like, what smoker doesn't know smoking is bad for them? But they're not coming at you guys the same way they are with us. You want to make a new juice? It's $1 million application fee, and you may not even get approved for it. Okay. You want to make a new device? It's $1 million application fee, and you may not even get approved for it. Especially if you're a smaller company, unless you have some real rich investors. But when you have investors, your job is to take care of the investors and not your customers. That's why I'm leaving, Wells Fargo Bank, and I'm going to Ant Credit Union. Because the job of a bank of investors is to pay their investors and take care of them first, and your customers second. The job of a vape shop, most of them don't have investors. Okay, so the job of those is to come out with quality products and to take care of customer first. When you have big industries like big tobacco, they are covered in investors and lobbyists. So those companies take them and their needs before they're going to take anything that they do for you. But by the time it gets down to it, what do they do for you? You pay them to kill you. You pay them to poison your body. Same thing with alcohol and other stuff too. You pay them to kill you. You're hiring your own hitman. And when they're pushing these bullshit products like the Views or the Mark 10 or the Blue that are owned by Blue is owned by Lorillard, Views is owned by R.J. Reynolds, and Mark 10 is owned by Philip Morris. Okay, so they're pushing these products as a way to say, oh, but you can vape like this. It's good. It's better for you. It's healthier for you. But you're paying the same fucking companies. You may not be paying them to kill you now, but now you're paying them to kill other people. Now you're paying them. You're putting stuff and money in their pockets to put out these bullshit products that don't work. Number one, and number two, you're paying them now. You're putting money in their pocket to off other people. Just like you were beforehand when you smoked. You're paying them to kill you and other people. So now you're not paying them to kill you no more, but now you're paying them to kill somebody else. Okay? There's blood on the hands of the big tobacco industry. There's blood on the hands of them. Maybe they can't do it here, but there's a documentary that I saw where they set up a booth outside of a fucking middle school. Okay? Yeah, I think it was in Indonesia. And they were selling individual cigarettes to kids like 9 and 10 years old outside of and elementary schools too. But they were selling them to kids. Little kids were walking up, and you saw it on video. Kids were walking up and buying these. Okay? And big tobacco may have hid behind that. We didn't know it was bad for them back in the 50s and 60s, but they damn sure know what it does now. And they're still willing to do it. They're still willing to do it. Want to know why? Because they don't give a flying fuck about you. Okay? Send a kid into a vape shop. Any of you on here, send a kid into a vape shop, little 15-year-old kid or whatever, and tell them to go buy a vape and watch what happens. They're going to get ID'd and they're going to get rejected. And not a smoke shop that sells vape stuff. Not a gas station that sells vape stuff. Not a grocery store that sells vape stuff. A vape shop. They're going to get ID'd and they're going to get rejected. But you have places like the place I just told you about that sells the individual cigarettes. They weren't IDing these kids. They weren't IDing them. They were buying these things, and big tobacco knows exactly what they do now. They may not have known in the 50s, although I don't believe that, but they know it now and they don't care. And that's an industry that I don't want to support. So when you ask me, when I got asked, or another content maker got asked, why? You're making a video about the Views and you say it's controversial, which, by the way, you'll never, you have seen them in the past, but I would never, ever now. The only reason why I reviewed the Blue and the Mark 10, and I believe I did the Views too. I know I have the Views from when I first started vaping. By the way, Cartomizer is still barely used. Tells you how good they work. But I know I have that from when I first started vaping. But the reason why I did the Blue and the Mark 10 was because I felt like, going on, Clay. I felt like that would be what you're gonna see, what people driving by that want to quit smoking are gonna see. But companies now are coming out with things like the Juul, and this is impressive. This is better than any of the cigarette-like products I've ever had. Okay, they're a little more expensive, but they work. They're good. This is all I've been vaping on for 2 days. Anyone who stays on my channel knows I got these big box mods, these sub-ohm tanks, RDAs, and all that stuff. I've been on this for 2 days. Okay. Now, I disagree with closed systems. I don't like the fact that this is a closed system. I'm going to find a way to hack this. I will do it. But right now, if you're going to have a closed system like a Cigalite, which I have hacked those before too, a couple different times. Different brands, you got to do them different ways, but I've hacked them. Okay. Um, but when you have something like this, what do you need the blue and the Mark 10 for? You don't need it. You don't need it. Okay. The blue and the Mark 10 are worthless compared to this. And this is not a big tobacco company. This isn't. This is not related to big tobacco. And it works. And it works great. And you're not paying another person driving by smoking. That lady over there is paying big tobacco to kill her. That's what she's doing. When you spend these $7 or $8 on a pack of cigarettes, you're paying these companies to poison you. It's exactly what you're doing. Any of you smokers out there, and I'm not trying to come down on you guys, but I'm coming down on the industry, but not the individual. Any of you smokers out there know you don't like smoking. Okay? It makes you feel like shit. They taste like garbage. You don't like it. But you go back and you do it. Okay? You go back and you do it. Today I walked into a shop, and another thing. Today I walked into a shop to buy some coils because I haven't figured out how to recoil these a couple of the tanks that I have. I walk in, and one of the workers that is usually there, she works a lot of hours, trust me. I think Homeworld lives in that shop. I walk in, and she goes, "Oh, hey, what's up, Joe? Here's a free bottle for no reason. Just, hey, you made a purchase here or whatever. Here, take a free bottle. You can have it." Now, walk into a smoke shop and get that. Walk into a smoke shop and be like, "Hey, man, I know you've been a customer here for a while. Here's a free cigar. Here's a free pack of cigarettes." You won't get that. My point is this. And a lot of people misconstrue my hatred of big tobacco for hatred of smokers. I don't hate smokers. I hate the industry that you support. Because the industry that you support is horrible. It's horrible, okay? You're handing over money for them to kill you, and you don't even know it. You don't even think about it. You just blindly do it. That's my problem with big tobacco. That's my problem with smoking. I'm just tired of seeing all these people from preventable things out there dying. Diseases that they could have prevented. Liver disease with alcohol, or drunk driving accidents, or COPD or cancer because of cigarettes. These things are preventable, and people are dying every day because of these. Excuse my cursing and stuff. I'm sorry. I know the video is going to get demonetized, and I apologize, but this is real. This is really how I feel about it. And the vaping is important to me. In the videos, I don't get many views, but maybe they'll help somebody. Maybe somebody will like them. Maybe somebody will see it, and it'll change one person. And that's, whatever. My point is this industry doesn't give a damn about you. At all. At all. They care about you opening up your wallet. They care about this. Open up your wallet. You got some cards you want to use. You got some cash you want to take out. They care about that. They don't care about anything else besides what they can do to benefit themselves. And it doesn't matter if they hurt you in the process. Anyway, I'm done. I gotta get to work. I moved from nights to days now, so I'm here in the daytime now. Gotta deal with more people. It fucking sucks. But they needed me in the days now, so I'm here in the daytime. Anyway, I'm out. Later.